Of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Here's Yonder Alonso. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a flare out to left center. Coming in on it is Kane. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Brantley rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Designated hitter, Lonnie.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Leonis Martin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. This is line to left. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch. Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here it comes, 2-0. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. The tying run is into score from second. It's 1-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball two.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He'll take his first hacks here. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Grounded to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Slow grounder to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Starling Marte. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Starling Marte.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Brantley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, runner back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes, and a step off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Travis
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And here's Tyler Saladino. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up to the left side. Ramirez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Center fielder number
First
6.
pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Francisco
in there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
First baseman
Yonder Alonso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. One there on to first, and they get Alonso as well. A double play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either.
And the center fielder is under it to make the. In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Up next for Milwaukee.
First offering on its way.
Fielder.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martin is under it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Throw over to first. Runners on first with one down. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Kipnis on to Alonso. It's a double play and the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And this one's hit on the ground but foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That ball's foul.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Yelich moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
88.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Tyler Saladino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! In now, Stephen Vogt. He popped out in his first trip.
Stephen Vogt.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Martin. 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit out towards second. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. And standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready once again, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Right fielder.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Striding in, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. Oliver Perez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jesus Aguilar will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts. Here's Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
17, Yonder Alonso.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Striding in once
Third
again,
baseman,
Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as Edwin Encarnacion will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Yan Gomes.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ramirez is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Kipnis comes in 1 for 2 with action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's off to a fast. Dan Otero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Cleveland.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Otero.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He went deep last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Jacob Barnes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Trout on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here comes the first pitch. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Yonder Alonso. Your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter.
Number 53, Melky Cabrera.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 7-4 contest. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. In is Christian Yelich, 2 for 3 with a double. Number 90 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. And this is taken in for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Martin is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 3
Martin.
tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
4 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th, they got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Leonis Martin is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
54.
Yan Gomes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and it just kept running away.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Settling in now, number 7. It was a single for him. Andrew Miller was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ryan Braun is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Taking the turn is Braun, heading for the plate. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Tyler Saladino. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning, and he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Martin has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. So stepping in. Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Keon Broxton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll be charged with trying to.
Jason Kipnis.
Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Corey Knebel. This change
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Kane will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
The center fielder, Starling.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Drilled to first. Aguilar is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this one's in the dirt. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Roberto Perez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do.
And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game.